Well, good morning, everybody. Grace and peace to you from our Lord Jesus Christ and all the saints here in Central California. There we go, that's better. I was supposed to bring you an airborne update today. Um, didn't. Flew the plane, had no problem, had a lot of fun. This is the new airplane I'm privileged enough to be able to borrow from a very good friend of mine. So I was supposed to fly this morning. I got in there, got everything all set up, had my GoPro adjusted, and went to hit record, and it said no SD card. So I ran off without my memory card for the flight. So sorry you couldn't see me flying. So yeah, this is what I'm flying. It's a 1946 Aeronca Champ, a champion, but everybody just shortens it to a Champ. They're a real fun little airplane to fly. The first airplane I ever owned was one of these. So I've got about 800 hours flying one of these types of airplane. Fun little airplane to fly. It's very simple. There's very few instruments in it, if at all. Here, let's take a look. I'll show you. Why not? Show you what it looks like in the cockpit. Hopefully the lighting will work. We'll see. Yeah, that's working. So as you can see, there is very little in the way of instrumentation. We've got the tachometer, we've got an altimeter, oil temperature, oil pressure, we've got a compass, we've got a turn and bank indicator with a slip skid ball, and airspeed, and a primer if you feel you need it. And as far as engine controls, they're down here on the side. I don't know if we can see that or not. There's the throttle. And then over here in the middle of the two seats is the ignition switch and carburetor heat and fuel shutoff valve. And you'll see, there's another throttle here in the back seat. So there's two seats, pardon me, there's one in the front, one in the back, and they each have their own, I don't know if we're going to be able to see that or not. They each have their own throttle. And that was done because these were trainers. The instructor would sit in the back, the student would sit in the front, and the instructor could fly from the back because he had his own throttle. He could reach the engine controls because they're in the middle, and each had stick. He had his own set of rudder pedals, which are right, there we go. That's the rear seat rudder pedals, and the front seat rudder pedals are way up there in the dark where you can't see. So anyway, yeah, one door, one window over there, which you can slide open in flight, and trust me, on a day like today, you need it. So yeah, fun little airplane to fly. I went out and flew it for about an hour, and just enjoyed the heck out of it. So very soon we'll have an airborne update when I remember to bring my SD card. So this week we've just been doing a lot of cleanup. My new junior network admin, I'm calling him my stunt double. My stunt double, Satish, is working out really well. He's done a lot to clean up our fiber mismatches and dirty fibers, and he's cleaned that all up. He's doing really good. Starting to give him more work on configuring switches and stuff, which he's never done before. So he's looking forward to that. So he's doing a real good job. Next week's video, I was going to post it this week, but I'm going to post this one instead. Next week's video will be of he and I replacing a switch at the hospital. And it's going to turn out to be a comedy of errors. I'm going to have to do a mea culpa confessional. Have to do a confession after that one because yeah, it was something dumb on my part. Nothing bad happened. It was just work we didn't really need to do. But it's good practice, so that was fine. It turned out fine. It's good practice, but yeah, we'll totally fill you in on the totally dumb, clueless thing I did. So that'll be next week's video. I'm trying to think what else we got going on. It's the end of the fiscal year, so all of our projects are done. We're pretty much just waiting. Satish and I are still, today he's going to be tracing some cables for me. and documenting where they go and coming up with a plan to remove those so that we can clean off a couple of switches in the data center and decommission those switches because they're old legacy switches. We want to get rid of those. So that is about all that's going on. It's a beautiful day here in Central California. It's a very hot day here in the land of the free and the home of the brave. This is the airport. This is Oakdale Airport. This is where I learned to fly. 30 years ago? No. Geez, how old is my son now? 29 years ago. So, yeah, been flying a while. And man, the lighting's really bad that way, so we're gonna go back to the hangar here. So yeah, this has kind of been my home away from home. My kids grew up out here. We don't even live anywhere near here. We live like 20 miles that way. But we came out here. We used to come out here all the time. I'd bring the kids. They could ride their bikes and do anything out here, and there's nobody to hurt them. There's only one rule: stay away from airplanes, and that's pretty easy. It's not a very busy airport, as you can see. We probably have 1 or 2 airplanes take off and land per hour out here, so not very busy at all. It's a country airport. But yeah, they grew up out here, and I learned to fly out here, and I always say Oakdale is where the air meets the sky, or no, I'm sorry, where the ground meets the sky, because it's where I've always flown from, and it's got a very special place in my heart out here at Oakdale. So yeah, like I said, not many projects. So this is going to be kind of a short video. Apologize. Hope you liked looking at the airplane. I didn't give you a full tour, but you know, you saw the user interface, as it were. So yeah, there's what she looks like. You'll notice that it's a tail wheel. There's no front wheel. So you steer it with that wheel back there. So that means if you can drive a forklift, you can steer one of these airplanes on the ground. Now once it gets going about 20-30 miles an hour, it doesn't matter. It'll go straight down the runway. But in that 0 to 20 mile an hour range, yeah, it can be a handful. You got to make lots of minute corrections on the rudders to keep the back of the plane in the back, because it will want to swap ends on you if you don't keep after it. So, and then once you get up in the air and flying, it just flies like any other airplane. So, yeah, kinda, sorta. So, and unlike most modern airplanes, this airplane only has ailerons. You can see those back there. This is normally where the flaps would be. No flaps. We don't have flaps on this airplane. So if you need to come down quickly, you cross-control the airplane in what's called a slip. It means you push the rudder one way, you push the stick the other. I'm being simplistic, but roughly that's what you do. And that'll make the airplane come down quickly. So, but not unsafe, just quick. So anyway, I'm starting to ramble because I got airplanes on the mind today. I have no work today. So we'll keep this one kind of short, and we'll have it the comedy show next week, and I'll give you guys a kind of an intro on what's about to happen on that one when I post that video. So anyway, that's all we got this week. If you like what you saw, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell if you so desire, and we'll see you guys all next week. Thanks for watching, and God bless.